my God, they're coming out of me! I got them all! Yeah! Oh, oh, they're disgusting! Yeah, hurts me! Get it! It's so fun! That's done! And
They say every child is a blessing. But for my parents, that blessing didn't come easy. For years, my mother cried, prayed, and waited, hoping that one day, God would answer her. And then, one fateful day, everything changed. The doctor smiled and gave them the news they had been waiting for. After all the pain and waiting, my mother was finally pregnant. That moment brought a kind of joy words cannot explain. My parents danced, they laughed, they cried, thanking God for what felt like a miracle. Because to them, I truly was one. When I was born, everything about their lives changed. I became their happiness, their pride, their answered prayer. From that moment, my life was filled with nothing but love. As a child, I never lacked anything. Every time I cried, my mother came running. Every mistake I made was overlooked. And every single thing I wanted, I got. My mother called it love. But my father saw something different.
You are spoiling this child.
While she gave me everything I asked for, he quietly worried about who I was becoming. Years passed, and that little girl grew up. I became a teenager, confident, bold, and full of myself. But deep down, I was already becoming someone else. I didn't know what responsibility felt like. I didn't help around the house, I didn't care to learn. While my mother worked hard every day, I chose comfort over responsibility. My father tried to guide me, to correct me, to teach me. But I didn't listen. I thought he was too strict. In my mind, I believed I knew what I was doing, even when I clearly didn't. I found a different kind of happiness outside my home. With friends, laughter, attention, and a life that felt exciting. To me, it felt like freedom. But I didn't see the danger behind it. The late nights began, and so did the lies.
Where are you coming from?
At first, it felt harmless, just more excuses here and there. But with time, lying became easier.
I didn't want to.
And I got better at hiding the truth.
Okay.
I began to hate being told what to do.
All right, Mom.
To me, helping at home felt like punishment.
Wake up, look at your mother.
I didn't understand discipline.
She's there
And I didn't want to.
Allow her to see.
My mother always defended me, no matter what I did. She believed she was protecting me,
Still young.
but she didn't realize she was slowly losing me. And my father, he could see it clearly. I stopped listening, stopped caring, and stopped respecting boundaries.
Doing what?
Even simple instructions felt like control to me. And the more I resisted, the worse things became between us.
you just see everything I
To me,
do.
my father became the enemy.
Shout at me.
Every correction felt like an attack. I didn't see his love anymore. Only the restrictions he placed on me. And somewhere along the line, I made a decision. I told myself I wanted freedom. A life without rules, without control. A life where I could do whatever I wanted. I wanted freedom. So badly that I didn't stop to think. I didn't realize that the path I was choosing would change everything. I convinced myself the only way to get this freedom was getting an admission through the university. Luckily for me, I got it. When the admission came, my parents were overjoyed.
Made it.
It felt like everything was finally falling into place. Just the way I wanted. My father had a plan. He wanted me to stay with his brother. Someone who could guide me and keep me in check. But that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted space, freedom, no supervision. So I did what I knew best. I convinced my mother. And just like that, I got my own place. Far from school,
anything.
and far from control. Before I left, my father sat me down. He spoke words that felt heavy, words I didn't want to hear. But to me, it all sounded like noise. When I got there, everything felt strange. The environment, the people, even the way things worked. It was all new to me. I tried to settle in, to understand this new life. But deep down, I still didn't know where I truly belonged. A few weeks later, after lectures,
Hi, Pretty. You look
I
so
went to the
beautiful.
canteen, and that was where I met her. Tolu.
Thanks. My
That
name is
simple
Tolu.
conversation
And you?
was the beginning of something I didn't understand yet.
This
The
is
next
so
day,
good.
we met again.
Right? These are the best.
This time, she bought something for me.
Later.
We laughed, we talked,
Remy, this pattern is
and just like that, we became friends. It started harmless.
Let's look over there.
Shopping,
This one,
birthdays, small outings.
Remy,
Nothing
what do you think of
serious.
this blazer?
Or so I
Gorgeous,
thought.
You have to get it.
Then came the nights,
Come on, Remy. Let's
the
dance.
music, the lights.
Okay, but I'm not as
A word I had never seen
Just do
before,
the music. Okay, I'm
but
trying.
quickly got used to.
That's it. You're a
When my
natural.
parents called,
Hey, Dad.
I learned how to hide. I would leave the noise, find a quiet corner,
Yeah, just gonna.
and
sleep
pretend I was asleep. Little by little,
Remy,
my
this is
books
not
stopped
you.
mattering.
Focus on your studies.
Lectures
Yes,
became
you no longer
optional,
attend class. Stop
and my
following the
focus
mislead you.
disappeared.
I'm fine, guys. Tolu's
But
my
not
friend.
everyone
She's
ignored
valueless.
it.
She is not your friend. You
Ngozi
don't have
and
to make
Kola,
friends with
my
such people.
classmates,
Remember why you're in
noticed the
school,
change
Tolu
in
is
me,
dragging you away from your future.
and they tried to warn
Tolu is
me.
not that bad.
But
She
Tolu
is.
told me
So
something
focus.
else.
If you like read all
She
night
said
or
reading
fast,
was a waste
there are
of
easier
time,
ways. If you have the
that
money,
there were
consult
easier
lecturers
ways
either
to
in class
pass.
or in kind. I didn't come here to
And
suffer
she
myself.
even showed me
If you doubt,
proof.
I'll show you my result.
I was confused. Two voices, two paths. One leading to discipline, the other to easy life. And at that moment, I had to choose who I wanted to listen to. I thought I was choosing my friends. I didn't know I was choosing my future.
Guardians of the flame, invoke the spirits. By earth and fire, awaken the soul. Spirits, rise and protect. The circle is sealed, harmony restored.